This mini seminar is going to be about Nextdoor, a program and a website that they describe as follows. Nextdoor is the neighborhood hub for trusted connections and the exchange of helpful information, goods, and services. Join your neighborhood. Well, because I live in two different places at two different times of the year, and because I own property in another neighborhood in San Diego, I have joined Nextdoor in 3 places. So I think I'm pretty well qualified to tell you how it works. I think it's great. First, I am going to demonstrate to you how to sign up and join Nextdoor, and then I will show you some of the things that you find on Nextdoor once you have joined. If you click on this website, nextdoor.com, which I found in Google from a plain old Google search, if you are new to Nextdoor, you will get a window like this. It says Nextdoor is available in your neighborhood. It probably says that because it has tracked where this laptop that I'm recording this on is located. But you need to put your street address and email address in here and click Join Your Neighborhood to get started with Nextdoor. When you do sign up, Nextdoor will run some kind of verification program to make sure that you do in fact live the address that you've entered in here. It's been so long since I've signed up that I've forgotten exactly what that is, but I think it's something like they ask you for maybe a utility bill with that address. So now you're a member of Nextdoor. What's it going to do for you? Well, you'll have to set up an account, which of course will ask for your email address and a password. And then you have a choice of how you're going to get information that other people post on Nextdoor. People post all sorts of things on Nextdoor. My cat got out last night and she hasn't come home, and here's a picture of her. If anybody finds her, please let me know. Does anybody realize that there's a new high-rise affordable housing building going to go up on the corner of blank and blank? And what do you think about that? Or, I've got a leak in my bathroom. Does anybody know a plumber that does good work and is reasonable? Those are just 3 examples of the sorts of things you will find on Nextdoor. And it's up to you how you see them or utilize them. And you set that up in 2 ways. First of all, when you go to your account, you will get to choose your news feed preferences. You can pick top posts. You can pick recent activity. You also get to choose notifications. Notifications, as it says here, you can always get the latest by visiting Nextdoor. But you can also choose to be notified when something new happens in your neighborhood. You can get that by email notifications. And you set that up in different ways. You can get a digest of emails every day. You can get one a couple of times a week. That's what I have set for this location. You can get updates from your local area, only the top posts or all posts. And you can turn off or turn on types of activities, like replies or thanks to me or my posts. These are your choices, and you will have to set up your system so that you see, are you being helped or are you being bothered? Now, let's look at some examples. So here's one of the places where I belong to Nextdoor, in Kensington Park Villas, which is where I live in almost East San Diego. It backs up into a ravine in Kensington from Fairmont. Well, when I sign in, if I just click on Home right here, I get the news feed right there. And here is a post that Angela Salerno in Allied Gardens South put up. She says, "Hi, neighbors. I've noticed several people walking their dogs through parking lots or taking in the street with their dogs next to them on leash while it is warm outside and the blacktop is piping hot. She's concerned about that. She's posted about it. And people have answered her. Here are 21 previous comments to what she said, one at a time. Some people might agree with her. Some people might say, what are you doing posting that here? That's what you get on the news feed. You can also go to the Lost and Found department on Nextdoor. Oops. Wait, before we get there, let's go to the digest. If we go to the digest, you'll find today's top posts, which is what I have my digest set at. And I get one of these, a whole list of like this, a couple of times a week. Here's somebody who was concerned about a man pulled up in a black Cadillac with tinted windows, etc., etc. Here's someone who wants to know, what kind of a spider is this? They took a picture of it. They posted on Nextdoor the picture and their question. This is the sort of stuff that you find on Nextdoor. And they're categorized. They're events. Here are events that somebody has, that people have listed on Nextdoor. Here are items of lost and found. You'll find lots of, my cat got out, or my dog got away from me last night and hasn't been seen since. Here are 2 Chihuahuas. Just saw 2 loose doggies strolling down 35th and Whiteman, heading toward the 805. These, and very often people will post a picture of their pet that is lost. Or they're looking for their credit card, which they left somewhere, or all sorts of things. I think this gives you a reasonable sample of the sorts of things you will find on Nextdoor. The only way you can decide whether it's good for you is to sign up, get some of the digests, or sign up for specific types of posts and see what shows up. I have found it very useful.